So the January transfer window has ended, and for me personally, I am fairly happy with what Manchester United have done. Um, Pretty much all their deals happened within the last like 4 days, so they did leave us United fans in limbo for a long time. But I'm going to give you my opinions on the transfer in and out for Manchester United. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do any of your guys' teams in the Premier League. Or anywhere around the world. I'll like research who's come in, who's come out, and I'll let you know if like they're top quality signings and that. But we're going to start with the transfers away from Manchester United. We'll start off with the loan moves. We've got Ethan Hamilton going to Bolton. Of course, Bolton are doing a bit of a rebuild at the moment, so I think that's a good deal for them. Very good centre mid. Player is a bit of an all-rounder in my opinion. Cameron Borthwick-Jackson has gone to Oldham. Would have liked seeing him at the club, but with Brandon Williams now coming through the ranks, I think game time for Jackson would have been very, very limited. George Tanner goes to Salford City. So there's a bit of a partnership going on between Salford United and Manchester United. So, which is, to be expected because of the class of '92 and all that. Marcus Rojo has gone to Estudiantes back in Argentina. It says here on the Manchester Evening News, which is where I'm getting this all from. Another defender that United have allowed to leave on loan was Solskjaer, admitting Rojo needed to rediscover that fire in his belly by playing more regular football. Yeah, Rojo wasn't really getting the game time. He's a fairly good defender. But I think now with Maguire and Lindelof starting to, seal their places in that first team more, in that starting 11, I think, this good thing for Rojo. Hopefully, come back next season and everything, and could be a bit stronger. And the final transfer away from Manchester United was Ashley Young, a very surprising move, going to Inter Milan. So he's now joins Alexis Sanchez and Romelu Lukaku. There are reports that Alexis Sanchez will be coming back and he'll be starting more games for Manchester United. Apparently, Solskjaer wants to play him more. So, bit of a weird one. Personally, I don't think Solskjaer's going to fit into the team, with Martial and Rashford and everything. Of course, you can see the players that we've got in, and like I will get to them soon. But the first player that we did get was Nathan Bishop, the young goalkeeper. This one slipped through the radars a little bit. Yeah, apparently he's only. Oh, okay. Here we go. Just reading on it now. Nathan Bishop, the signing of the 20-year-old goalkeeper was less high profile than Fernandez. We'll get to that one soon. Bishop arrived from Southend late in the window after agreeing a 2.5-year deal. Bishop was signed to cover for injured under-23 goalkeepers Matty Kovar and Paul Woolston. So by the sounds of things, he's going to be playing for the under-23 squads. But you never know, that's the thing. Sorry. I think you just don't know. Like, he could easily, start playing first-team football if he and get like an extra contract. So if he can put in some good, good performances for the under-23s, he could easily next season play in like the Carabao Cup games. So I think that's pretty good. Next up is probably it's a bit of a 50-50 one. As in, like, some fans are happy, some fans aren't. Me personally, I'm okay with this. We needed another striker, and of course I am talking about Odion Igalo from Shanghai Shenhua. With Marcus Rashford out for the foreseeable future for the next, I think it's like 3-4 months, we need a new striker. Yes, we have got Mason Greenwood, but he can't do it all. He's only like what 17, 18 years old. 18 by the time, well, on here. So yeah, it's about 18 years old, and you know, we can't put all the pressure on him. So we was in the market for a new striker. This is only a loan deal. We did actually put in a couple of offers for Josh King from Bournemouth, of course, an ex-Manchester United player who did actually play under Solskjaer in the under-21 squads about 7-8 years ago. So, you know, but with Odin and Garlo, I think, you know, ex-Premier League player, not the highest of scorers, but he can get the job done. I think, you know, this is going to be good. He's going to have that, you know, aerial presence. He is 6 foot, according to FIFA. You know, FIFA's normally wrong on that. But, you know, he's quick. He's, you know, a bit of a fox in the box. He's a little bit like Javier Hernandez in that sense. He's a bit of a fox in the box. But I think, you know, we wasn't going to get high profile signing striker. I think that will be next season. I think we'll go in for someone, you know, that's like around the mid 20 year old mark. You know, someone that's already playing on the highest level. But I think, you know, for me personally, I think this is a good backup. We're not going to win the Premier League. Personally, I don't think we're going to get top 4. The only way we're going to get Champions League football is if we win the Europa League, and yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one. You know, we've had a lot of ups and downs. We have shown promises, like, you know, promising performances recently. Of course, the game against Manchester City going to the Etihad, not an easy game. We are the only team in the Premier League to take any points off Liverpool, so we've got that one in our locker. So we're actually, you know, doing better than probably what we expected. But yeah, Ighalo, I think the perfect backup striker until Marcus Rashford comes back. You still got the option of Greenwood. You could even put, like, you know, Martial up front. Have James go to the left-hand side, and on the right you could have like Mata or something, or just like bring him in a little bit more as like more of a centre attacking mid sort of player. So I think that works. And of course, the best till last, in my opinion, a player that we've desperately needed for the past 3-4 years, I'd say, and that is Mr. Bruno Fernandes from Sporting for £45.7 million plus add-ons, which so it could rise to about £60-65 million. This has been going on since the summer. 6 months this has happened. This is probably the longest transfer negotiation, I think, in the history of football. Yeah, he's got it all. He can, you know, he can easily, like, yeah, as you can see, according to FIFA, he can play in centre attacking mid, which is his, you know, natural position, or in centre mid, so he can drop back. You know, he's going to create goals for us. He's got skills. He's got some decent pace. The attacking prowess is there. Personally, I think, like I say, this is the player that we have needed for the past 3-4 years. Of course, we got Pogba back, and that didn't work well. Pogba has not left, which is a surprise. So I've got a feeling he will go in the summer transfer window in 6 months' time. But this is showing now that the board are listening to the Manchester United fans. The board are starting to realise that we was on a downward spiral. I'm glad that Solskjaer is still being given time. I think he is the right man for the job, personally. He's played under Alex Ferguson. He knows the sort of attacking qualities that we can produce. You know, we're not going to be winning the Premier League next season, I think next season, top 3 will be a good goal. And to anyone who is a Manchester United fan that is watching, you know, don't expect a lot of Fernandes straight away. You know, he's coming from Portugal. He's coming to the Premier League now, and it's a whole different ball game over here. It's a much more difficult league than it is in Portugal, in my opinion. So he needs time to adjust. Apparently, he is actually he's going to be in the squad for today. He's taking the number 18 shirt. Of course, Paul Scholes' old number, Ashley Young's old number. But yeah, I don't think he should start straight away. I think put him on the bench, bring him on at the start of the second half, put him in centre attacking mid, have Martial up front, James on the left, Matt on the right. In fact, I am going to do my predicted lineup as well right now. So, of course, this is pretty much probably the whole squad pretty much here, except for Magallo. I am going to put Greenwood up front. I think this will be the formation that we use. I think Martial might push up a little bit more. Same with Daniel James. And I'm going to put Mata in centre attacking mid. Of course, we are playing Wolves. I think that will be the squad. That'll be the starting 11. And then Garlo hasn't arrived from China just yet. So, put Pereira there. I'm surprised that Jones hasn't left. I think we'll see Brandon Williams playing again. No, promising left back. Really, really good, in my opinion. In fact, we'll take away Bishop. So yeah, that's going to be my predicted starting 11. Then in the second half, I think we will bring on the likes of Fernandes, perhaps Luke Shaw at left back, and then maybe So, see, this is difficult because we haven't got that many players in that can actually fit into the squad straight away. I don't know who's injured yet. Well, at the moment, I've got a feeling that Pereira will then come on for James. I think that might be how it goes. But yeah, game against Wolves is going to be a tough one. Should be a good game. I'm predicting possibly a 1-1 draw. That's going to be my guess. I think Greenwood will get the goal for us. And yeah, and then I think Adamar Traore will score in like 10 minutes after, because I think we'll just shut down for a bit. But yeah, it's going to be a long season, a long remainder of the season. I think once we get a Garlo in, we don't have to rely on Mason Greenwood as much. But overall, I would say this is about this transfer window. Personally, I would give this a solid 8 out of 10 for us. We've got the players in that we needed, in the right positions. I think next season we need to get a high-profile striker in and a new centre mid. Probably a couple of centre mids actually. 2 centre mids and a striker. I think that is what we need. Maybe another right mid, but we need to start putting in performances to bring in the big name players again. So yeah, but let me know, guys, in the comments what you think of Manchester United's transfer window for January. Like I say as well, let me know if you want me to review your team's transfer business, to give you my honest opinion. So just let me know in the comments what team you want me to do next, if you want me to do another one. But for now, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this fairly different video to what I normally do, make sure you do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified when I do upload and stream. Hopefully later on tonight at about 7:30 PM UK time, I will be streaming. Fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you all soon. Peace.